What's up everyone, Cleigh here back with another Red Tech, and we are looking at V-RAPTOR XL's internal ND system. Now, there are a myriad of reasons why you'd want an internal ND. Whether you've got the camera balanced on a Steadicam, or you're just looking to save time in between shots by not having to swap filters. There are nothing but benefits from having precise control over your exposure within. The XL's internal ND system has a clear glass that has a motor that can swap it with an electronic ND mechanism. And one of the huge benefits that you get from this electronic ND is it's able to dial in from quarter, third, or whole stops of density. That means a ton of precision and a leg up with exposing your camera, all built in. The electronic ND gives you not only a range of 2 to 7 stops of density, but it gives you an amazing degree of control. The flexibility of this precise control is enhanced by strong IR rejection performance. In the past, Red has taken steps into this field with the motion mount, and I can say without a doubt that this new END system has no artifacting and no significant color shifts when changing between stops. Another aspect of this system that lends itself to precision is the fact that all cameras are individually tested and calibrated for color accuracy. We use matched pairs of clear glass and ND, allowing for a cleaner optical path, and a system that allows for no shift in back focus between the clear glass and the electronic ND. If you're really into the technical details, you can look for an upcoming white paper that details how this ND works and just how precisely it's calibrated. All right, let's start to look at some examples that illustrate just how capable this tool is. First, let's talk about the convenience of being able to adjust this system remotely. Here you can see we're overexposed, but we're nowhere near the camera when we apply ND to bring the scene back from being completely blown out. I was actually operating an entirely different camera and changed all of the settings on my phone using Red Control. This means it's easier to change your ND settings when the camera is, say, up in a crane, or maybe your remote all the way from a camera truck. Here, you can see us using the side interface to dial in ND so that we can hold on to our shutter speed and keep motion blur on the skateboarder while he passes through the frame. Another great feature is the ability to use presets to jump straight to a specific ND value. It's also worth noting that if you're using the side interface to apply ND and then press clear, the camera's going to hold on to that last known density. So if you click back into ND from clear, you'll be at, say, ND 4, if that's where you were prior to hitting clear. But if instead of hitting ND clear, you hit up from the clear state, you'll be brought to the lowest density, which is ND2. Using ND is the best way to hold on to a cinematic feeling within your shot when you're dealing with challenging lighting situations. You no longer have to stop down your aperture and end up with a deeper depth of field than you wanted just to cut light. And where other systems are limited to 1 or even 2 stop increments, now, when a DP wants to bring the exposure down by, say, 2/3 of a stop, it can be done entirely using ND, as opposed to sacrificing where you would want to place the lens stop. With a lot of thinking behind this ND, the goal was really to make sure that filtration never becomes a hindrance. Whether you're on set or you're moving quickly as a single operator, the goal is to make things as simple as possible so you can think about the filmmaking and not about the equipment. We've had to push this technology further than ever before, and as a camera operator myself, I can tell you it was worth it. V-RAPTOR XL's electronic ND is a feature that makes exposing your scene easier in a variety of conditions. Whether the goal is to maintain a specific T-stop for the benefits of depth of field, or you're trying to stick to a shutter speed while still cutting light, this END allows for smooth operation and precise control, and you can even access those controls remotely. I mean, personally, there's not a whole lot more that I could think to ask for. So hopefully this was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe for more Red content and go out there and create something.